Hey, it's Jordan95 here, and we're back to my reveals. Last time we looked at my 10 worst movie 2019. There was such a terrible movie, it's garbage, it was unwatchable. So, yeah, I completely forgot I didn't show you, this honorable mention from my worst movie 2019, so don't worry that. So look at my top 10 favorite film of 2019. Now, before we look at this, my top 10 favorite films for 2019, let's take a look at quick honorable mentions. First up is Aladdin. I thought it was really funny with Will Smith as the genie. Let's see, The Lion King. I almost had a heartfelt compared to the original one. This one, the new one, mostly has changed mostly because of controversials. We also get Rocketman. It's based on story, real life is Elton John's. Brightburn, it's felt like a superhero horror film, meets the evil version of Superman. Us is actually a great performance film. It's directed by Jordan Peele, who directed sets from Get Out. Captain Marvel, it's a NCU film. He's a female superhero film. Well, compared to Pet Sematary, has some sort of horror film. One thing I did not like is the ending. I'm not going to spoil it, but the ending that people complain. Let's see. Booksmart. He's a kind of comedy. He's a comedy about two girls. About guess who hangs on the smooth ones. Once Upon a Time Hollywood. These are actually kind of funny. About takes place origins from the 70s. Directed by Quentin Tarantino. Excellent job of this. Let's see, Fighting With My Family. It's basically a real life meets the Dwayne Rock Johnson in the real world. Kid Who Would Be King. It's a good film, but they bombed the box office. Midsommar is probably one of the scariest movies made. Angry Birds Movie 2. It's actually good, but it looks better than the first one. Dumbo. It's actually funny, but again, it's more like change controversial. I'm not going to spoil this. Finally, we have, of course, It the Chapter 2. Yeah, it's the first one good, but the sequels, I'm not going to spoil it this one. So, without further ado, let's look at my 10 favorite films 2019 so far. Starting at number 10, we have Pokemon's Detective Pikachu. This was the first Nintendo live-action movie they finally got right. Since after Super Mario Bros. Movie that was back in 1993, they poor reviews. So until 2019, they got right. I mean, I grew up with the Pokemon, such as the animes and the films and the video games. So I cannot believe they announced to make a live-action film based on that. It's got a wonderful in CGI. The Pokemon design looks wonderful CGI, digitized actors. The title character is Detective Pikachu is pretty much recognized the main star. And it's got Ryan Reynolds. It's the perfect choice. It's kind of funny. Originally, John Goodman was originally voiced, but instead they got Ryan Reynolds that came comedy roles. Now, I'm not going to spoil it about the plot about this reveals, like who did the crimes. It's a fun one for geared towards youngers. There was already announced the Pokemon Cinematic Universe also announced. So I can't wait to see that. So that is number 10 is Pokemon Detective Pikachu. Coming in number 9, we have Godzilla King of Monster. I kind of enjoy the film, but many people complain that people do not like this film because the character humans are too much hitting human characters. There are a bunch of plot holes, like what's the deal with the villains humans. It's kind of solid actors, includes Ken Watanabe, he plays Dr. Sarasa. He's got Meryl. It's got bringing some awesomeness to Kaijus, bringing some fan favorite like King Ghidorah, one of the best and scariest villain in the movie villains in the universe. And of course, Mondra and Rodan, they're also brought here. Son of Godzilla's redesign, most recognize them. The action pack with heavy actions, it's actually cool as moments. It's also a sad moment, like the sacrifice in the scene, where I'm not going to spoil it for the film. I mean, it's a little disappointment. I was very hoping to see Godzilla versus Kong. Can't wait to see it next year. So that is a number 9, Godzilla King of Monster. Coming in at number 8, we have Alita Battle Angel. It's another film was a joy, was a disappointment, and also bombed the box office. It was supposed to come out in December of 2018. It just never came out, but instead it just pushed back to February 2019. Some action pack was good ones. The CGI, the title character Leah, is kind of cool and some kind of creepy. Some animatronic CGI special effects and use expensive movie. One thing I not like is the ending. It feels some kind of cliffhanger. There was already people complaining that was the ending, so that was a course of that. There are also violets in case. So that is number 8 is Alita Battle Angel. I mean, you're a fan of the anime or manga to see this line one. I think it's a lot better than Dragon Ball Evolution. It was completely joke. So that, and it was directed by, what's that name? Robert Rodriguez, I think his name? I can't remember. So that is number 8 is Alita Battle Angels. Coming in number 7, we have Shazam. Yep, Shazam. It's starring a second actors who play title characters. Everyone's seen the film, they just yell at Shazam. He's actually DCU film. It's actually funny as heck. It's got a action pack with economy about the he goes to deli store that has a beer. You got any beers? And he drinks it ugh. And he tries to change it and switch to soda cans. This is kind of funny. It's funny as heck. I can't recommend to watch it with this. I mean, you're a fan of Shazam. It's actually funniest superhero film. It's also a lot dark one, where the villain Dr. Salad plans. He murders his father. He decided just off the screen, can't show it. So I'm not going to spoil the film. So that is number 7 is Shazam. Coming number 6, we have Lego Movie 2, the second part. It is a sequel from the takes place after Lego Movie, where the last one left off for the first film. So, Emmett was trying to rescue his friends from a mysterious alien known as the Duplos. But it's got a little funny, it's heartfelt. It's got a little musical gimmick. I'm okay with that. It's got Chris Price return roles, and also voice introduced Rex Dangerfield, but Dangerfield, I can't pronounce the last name. So it's got a performance. Actually, Tassel plays General Mayhem or Sweet Mayhem, whatever you want to call it, and she also voiced the play a Queen, whatever one of these. Ultimately, this film coming at number 5, we have How to Train Your Dragon Free: The Hidden Worlds. This one is the most epic traumatized as the third and final installment is a farewell to the trilogies. I feel it's sad for a farewell to the beloved series. I mean, two places, Q1 and some action. It's also new introduced a light furry dragons. They don't give his name. The son of villain Zeus, Galivor. He's more menacing. Who hunts down dragons. That is the most menacing looking to this. Yeah, it's a very action packed. It's a fantasy one. It's a very action packed this one. So you're a fan of this. Coming at number 4, we have Toy Story 4. This sequel is hard to rings me in the memories. It's a long way. It takes place 9 years after Toy Story 3. Originally, Toy Story 3 is supposed to be the final film, the farewell, but the real one final film is Toy Story 4. It's got a nice and wonderful heart catcher, children's heart and audios. It's got all the cats back again. Unfortunately, Don Rickles was the final role, who passed away from last year, back in 2017. That's kind of unfortunately. It's got a gorgeous animation, gorgeous special, brilliant CGI, brilliant voice writing, and some new characters news like Duke Kaboom, Bunny, Ducky, and Annie Potts reprised roles as Bo Peep. It's a very satisfying, as a charming, wonderful films. It's also, I'm not going to spoil it, also the Forky, it's actually pretty funny. Also, the ending, I'm not going to spoil it, the ending about the plot about, no, that's spoiler. So that is number 4 is Toy Story 4. So that is number 4 is Toy Story 4. Coming number 3, we have John Wick Chapter 3. It's the third installment continuing. It's Chapter 3. Keanu Reeves is the best performance. It's some kick-ass actions. It's some violent shooting. It just shoot, stab, repeat. I mean, it just losing out of control. It's the best storytelling. It went smash the box office. Ultimately, I'm very excited. I can't wait to see John Wick Chapter 4. There was also rumor Matrix for that rumors, but somehow I'm not sure what Sony was going to Lion Games was due. So we'll wait to see. So that is Warner Bros. So we'll wait to see that. So that is number 3, John Wick Chapter 3. Coming in number 2, we have Spider-Man Far From Home. This was the greatest spy film for the big screen, and looks fantastic. The action looks fantastic. Some of the cast performance, Tom Holland was a good choice. Performance plays Spider-Man. The costume design, it's probably the best looking recognized costume. Sure, he has the stealth suit Spider-Man. He's a black. It was later wear a red and black spy suit. Some action gem pack. Some Mysterio is probably the best looking character introduced in the film. I think is a villain. I only complain about some of the ending was a premise of this one. For some reason, Mysterio was originally going to be the bad guy. It's also find out reveals he was actually another dimension. Now, I'm not going to spoil it about the premise of this one. I was kind of fish, unfortunately. It was a disappointment that Spidey was just out of the MCU. But not long after, until Sony has to deal with Marvels. So he's promised it. So, Spider-Man's back. He's another Spider-Man film is coming in 2021 is announced. So that's just kind of hoping to see that. So yeah, I'm very excited to see what this about look like. We'll find out. So in the end, that is number 2 is Spider-Man Far From Home. Really awesome film. If you've seen that, or wait to see a Blu-ray come out till tomorrow, I'm very excited. Coming to number 1, the best favorite film of 2019 is, yes, Avengers Endgame. This hands down the best superhero film. It's also be the best film of the 2019. It is phenomenal. It is the epic conclusion of the last one left off from the Avengers Infinity War of the cliffhangers. It's got an awesome gem pack. It's got all the characters from during the final scene, during final duel against Thanos. It's probably the most biggest, expensive movie ever made. It was also became one of the highest gross movie of 2019. It's got an awesome performance, it has a lot of memorable emotional moments. Plus, yeah, he has a little comedy. Sure, it has iconic scenes. Some of mostly all the cats are back again, all together one last time. It's a great gem pack, action pack. It's a very exciting. The final battles of the Thanos. It was probably one of the most exciting scenes. Yes. And yeah, Tony snapped the fingers, and yeah, I'm not going to spoil it about the film, though everyone is thinking, oh, Tony Stark is dead. Like, he sacrificed to save his friends from the Thanos, and I'm not going to spoil it about the premise. There's a lot of good, awesome moments. This is by far the best MCU film of this year. It's also been one of my favorite films of 2019. So I cannot wait to see MCU Phase 4. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is coming to the theaters in December. Can't wait to see that. So there you have it. That is my top 10 best film 2019. What is your favorite film 2019? Let us know your thoughts in the comment below. And like I said before, I'm very excited to see upcoming Avengers. The Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. I'm very excited. Can't wait to see it. Also, the Terminator Dark Fate just coming out to hit the theaters. It's coming to November. And the Joker is going to come out this Friday. I'm very excited. Can't wait to see it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. So thanks for watching. Be sure don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.